anything you're looking for in particular. Talk to you later. I thought this place was sealed off.
It was yesterday. Did he run through here?
I'll see if I can track him with a shard search.
Theo, Zeros, try to get a lock on him too.
Understood.
There they are!
Whoa! You old-timers actually kept up with me. I'm impressed. Okay, not really. You following us here was all part of the plan, so...
Yeah, you're pretty quick on your feet for being dumb old farts. But you're not very quick on the uptake, are you?
No, you did not just call me a... Hey, wait a second.
These two are eerily similar.
Well, I did know that you two looked alike. But now that I'm seeing you side by side, I'm guessing you're siblings. Or maybe even twins?
S, do you think it's them?
Yeah, more than likely.
Alrighty, that's enough about us. We'll let that old bag of bones do the talking from here.
My. You two have really been putting your nose to the grindstone this morning. I could learn a thing or two from your work ethics.
For real, my dude. You've been working us like a damn slave driver. It's cool, though. We get that it's all part of the build-up to your master plan.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that I need a nice, long nap. You're on your own for a while, okay?
Of course, of course. You do what you want to do, and as always, I'll do what I want to do.
It's him.
You really need to work on your surprise twist game. You were about as subtle as a sledgehammer, Mr. E.H. A.K.A. Elroy Harwood, the fourth Anguis of Ouroboros.
Hey there, my friends. It's been much too long. So, you had me figured out from the start, did you? I see you're all enjoying your vacation on my little slice of paradise. How delightful. Now tell me, when did we last meet? Was it during that pandemonium incident last year? Oh dear, how time flies.
I know you.
You're the one responsible for the creation of the gardens.
I didn't realize you two knew him.
Oh, yes. I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big, bad emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I sought the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
Yeah,
It's not like we did it for you.
Normally, I'd have jumped at the chance to enjoy a little vacation. Too bad you're the one footing the bill. So what's with the twins? They your underlings or something?
Then that means everything we dealt with in Messeldom and Longport was...
The work of this toxic rat bastard.
Who, me? I did no such thing. Trust me, if I could take credit for Zect Arms's quaint little rampage and Heiyue's hair-raising bout of palace politics, I would.
Don't play dumb. Ix was the one behind everything in Messeldom. And I'd bet my career on you putting him up to that.
Not to mention, Heiyue received a great deal of support from behind the scenes.
You might not have been around in the capital as of late, but there's no doubt in my mind that you were involved in what happened there.
Time to fess up. Why'd you send out those invitations? And don't say to write a rave review of your island getaway spot, because I won't buy it.
Oh, I was hoping we could relish in the build-up some more. Where's your sense of drama? Although I can't blame you for wanting to get straight to the point, considering what it is you're looking for.
I take it you have it in your possession, then? One of the fragments of the 8th Genesis, I mean.
Give the little lady a read, and she thinks she can take the whole Selge. Before I answer your question, I'll fire off one of my own. Just how much do you know about it?
What?
What do you mean by how much?
The Oct Geneses. Prototype orbments left behind by Professor C. Epstein. They were created many decades ago, yet they exceed our modern-day technology by leaps and bounds. So, what do you think they're for?
They were used in the experiments that eventually brought about our current orbital technology. What else would they be for?
Oh, come now. I think you and I both know that's not all there is to it. Almada used them to bring about disasters unlike anything mankind has ever seen. A resurrected undead, the tyrant, mind control with drugs, the singularity, and the monitoring of the Death Game's rules. And the grandest of all was the finale, Pandemonium. Or so I thought. But I was wrong. What's happening now is far, far grander, don't you think?
He must mean... But how could he know?
You've been beating around the bush for a while now. Get to the point.
Feigning ignorance won't do you much good at this stage, kid. Say, why don't you share with the rest of the class, Arkride? Tell us, how does it feel to die?
There you are.
Van!
Oops. Looks like we're fresh out of time.
Elaine!
And Prince Sharid! We all saw you rush out of the villa earlier.
We were wondering why the gates were wide open. Didn't realize you went and found the Oathbreaker.
Actually, we didn't.
It was more like he led us here.
Oh, that's odd.
Indeed. That's not our chief concern, though. We need to restrain that man.
I suppose there's no getting the jump on you. So!
And they aren't the only new arrivals.
You're a hard man to find, Oathbreaker.
Our supercilious vice captain friend isn't, however.
We're only here to see to this heretic's execution.
Target confirmed.
Got bored of playing hide and seek,
Execute G4 protocol. Seize the target.
Yes, sir!
that's him! Ikaruga, the Gralspetter, and even the monks from Iscariot are all in attendance.
Look at how late you made us! You incompetent imbeciles!
You're in my way, lady. I'm real curious to see how you weasel your way out of this one. You got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
The jig is up, my dear. You are surrounded by some of the greatest powerhouses on the continent.
Even the 2 enforcers came.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like they're here to help him.
My oh my. I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I? Care to lend your dear old boss a hand, Retzi? And what say you, Walter?
I say no freaking way.
We do not take orders from traitors of the society. It is about time you reaped what you sowed, my dear.
Huh?
What did she just say?
I thought as much. You really are in hot water then.
Evidently so. Guess I should have kept the twins around for a little longer. I'm not going to be able to pull off the ultimate crime with all these loose ends. My savant lawbreaker reputation's on the line. So I really should correct that, huh? Perhaps I'm getting rusty in my old age.
You sure like to run your mouth. Keep that up and I'll rip it clean off.
I'm sure he's hatching some sort of devious plot. I doubt he would have brought us all here otherwise.
Well, whatever his plan is, we'll stop it in its tracks. Then, we'll grill him for answers on what was going on behind the scenes during those incidents in Crossbell and Erebonia.
If it's my plan you're worried about, don't be. I've already put it into motion. Oh, and since I'm such a nice guy, let me give you a warning. Don't come any closer.
What are you trying to say?
Perhaps he's trying to mislead us. Or maybe not.
Surely he can't have an ace up his sleeve.
Why's everyone getting cold feet all of a sudden? Well, you won't hear me complaining. Now's your chance to redeem yourselves, you filthy swine! Go fetch the fragment for me!
Yes, ma'am! Charge! Wait! Oh!
The hell? What's the...
He's using...
poison.
How unfortunate. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Soon the entire island will be engulfed in my toxic haze. You may as well accept your fate.
Even the civilians?
I should have known. No wonder everything felt off. You
really went and did it.
You are so very naughty.
Nadia.
Damn it.
It's time to raise the curtain. The performance is about to start. Take a seat and enjoy the show.
Where'd he go? There!
How'd he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard.
Isn't he...
Huh? A boat?
Well, well. Now that's certainly a novel approach.
Hey, Oathbreaker! We need to talk. Get in here. You're gonna take a ride with us before the others show up.
Am I now? Very well. I know the perfect place we can go.
What the heck? They got here before me? I thought I lost them.
Well, you did your best. Even if it was a complete waste of energy.
Oh, I remember seeing this place from the villa.
We're in a blind spot, thankfully, so this should give us some privacy.
That's right. Now, we can enjoy a nice long chat without fear of interruption. Although I am a little annoyed I won't be able to unveil my special surprise.
You're talking about that trap you set up, yeah? The one that triggers automatically when you're in danger and engulfs the whole island in a poison gas?
Hot damn! How'd you know? Did you stumble on one of our toys?
And after all the trouble we went through to hide them. We even moved them to new hiding places anytime someone got too close.
So you're making use of biochemical weapons, poisons, and powerful drugs that are illegal under international law. Did you seriously spread them across the entire island?
I wouldn't put it past them at all, considering what they pulled in Messeldom.
Not bad. I'm curious as to how you learned about the devices, though. I seriously doubt you actually saw one of them for yourselves.
You're smart. You figure it out.
He's just like we heard. Actually, I don't know if the rumors did him justice. This guy's bad to the bone.
I didn't think we'd meet this way, but I'm glad we finally come face to face with the man who started it all.
Oh, yes. I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big, bad Emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I sought the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
Yeah, it's not like we did it for you. I have to ask, why did you bring us here?
You leaked information about the legacy to attract the attention of the Bracers, Marduk, and all the other parties on this island.
Each and every one of them is gunning for your head, but instead of laying low, you invited them here. You might as well have tightened the noose around your own neck. Why would you do something so stupid?
Telling you my reasons now would spoil the surprise. All you need to know is that I did all that because I had to. As for why I brought you here, I wanted you to partake in a little island tour.
What? Come again? A tour?
There are a number of eye-catching old buildings and ruins around this place. Surely they didn't escape your notice. What say we go around to each of them? We can wax nostalgic over the past as we learn about their origins. Sounds like a fun little activity to me.
You brought us here for some island tour? That's ridiculous! Stop spouting nonsense and tell us the real reason you brought...
I'm not spouting nonsense. I promise you, I'm dead serious. Business has been on the decline ever since I bought this island. I want to draw in new customers. So I thought about adding some fun, thrilling activities. That's why I designed a tour. And I needed some guinea pigs who could offer up some feedback. Think of it as another 4 SPG from me to you. It'll be just like that time in Oracion.
You think we're gonna buy all that? It's pretty obvious this is all just a pretext for something more sinister.
The only reason we took that other job was because it benefited us in the long run. I'm not planning on accepting any more 4 SPGs from you, so you can forget it.
I knew you'd say something along those lines, but I'm afraid you don't have much choice in the matter. That is, unless you want everyone on this island to start coughing up blood.
You wouldn't!
Are you attempting to blackmail us? By holding everyone on this island, civilians included, hostage?
The poison can be set off on my command, anywhere and any time. So what'll it be? Will you accept my request and save countless lives in the process? Or turn it down and let me murder every last one of you? It's up to you. I'm curious which choice best suits your style, Spriggan.
You rotten! This guy might just take the cake as the most despicable man on the continent.
Yeah. Not surprised the founder of the gardens would turn out to be so diabolical.
But why go to such great lengths just to ensure we go on this tour?
Yeah, this whole thing has bullshit written all over it.
What do we do, Van?
Do we have a choice? We're just gonna have to suck it up and go along with this charade. Before we do your dumbass tour, let's get one thing straight. This ain't a 4 SPG. We're only doing this to save the lives of everyone on this island. It's just a trade. Our help for their safety.
You've got yourself a deal. Oh, and don't worry. I'll reward you all for your trouble upon completion of the tour. When I said you'll find what you're looking for, I meant it.
So you do have a fragment.
Huh? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Back into hiding, of course. There's no reason for me to stick around now that the deal's been struck. By the way, the tour is still in the planning stages, so don't say a word about it to anyone. Consider this a non-disclosure agreement. If you break it, well, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you what will happen.
You're free to tell people you're working with us, though. That's already old news to, basically everyone.
I took a peek at both islands from the shadows, and word about that has been making the rounds. Looks like people spotted us on the boat. Sucks for you, I guess.
We tried to avoid being seen by taking the long way around. But it sounds like we were spotted all the same.
Great. It's to you bastards. Everyone's gonna be at our throats.
Yo, chill out, dude. I'm sure it won't be everyone. And hey, you're our accomplices now, so don't stress. We'll help make sure your rep doesn't go to utter shit.
Yep. Good luck. Try to hang in there, or whatever.
Hold it! Before you go, just answer me one thing. I get why the Oathbreaker is doing all this, but what's your stake in it?
This is supposed to be our first time meeting you, but there's one thing that's been bugging me for a while now. There's something familiar about you. I almost get the feeling that you're like me and S. Huh? You mean they're...
That's not too surprising, given that you're both our predecessors. We're the Garden's greatest masterpieces, 3 and 9.
Those titles rightfully belong to us now, given that we survived the Thorns trial by poison. Of course, it's not like it matters now anyway.
I knew it!
We'll send you the map for the tour shortly. And now, we'll take our leave. Enjoy the rest of your day on this cursed, secluded island of ours. Do try to have fun, my confidants.
can't believe this is happening.
We need to be careful until we figure out what he's after. I want to keep Essie and the others safe.
Me too. But we won't be able to help anyone if we become Monster Chow. Stay sharp.
Looks like a chest.
Won't go anywhere!
Show what you're really capable of! There! Next one! Let's finish this now! Enemy suppressed! Nice work! Here goes! Here we go! Yes, beginning combat! Yeah. Got a charge attack ready to go! Battle done. Assembling data.
Taking over.
I'll take over.
I'm getting a reaction.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Found it. Watch out for ranged attacks.
Looks like a chest.
I'm getting a reaction. This cutie has booty.
There is a cave up ahead, which means we have stumbled upon the first checkpoint.
Keep your wits about you, everyone. Could be coming face to face with trouble.
Look, that waterfall is a beaut. This would be a perfect place to have a picnic date.
We might have been able to have one now if we weren't so busy, fighting for our lives.
There sure are a lot of fish here. I'm getting a reaction!
Is this some kind of mine shaft? Looks like it's closed off.
And banged up, too. It's probably been here since before they turned the island into a resort.
This isn't supposed to be one of the checkpoints, but there's something off about it.
sure are a lot of fish here. This cutie has booty.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find. Let's take a...
Oh, well done! You're right on the mark.
You fell right into our trap, you stupid little problem solvers!
Oh, hardly. This is merely a temporary alliance. We both want the 2 pieces of the Genesis that's presently in your possession.
Oh, and I want payback for you making a fool of me in Messeldom. Who's laughing now, huh?
My apologies. I take no pleasure in stabbing a former ally in the back. Don't fret. You have my word that I won't do anything too terrible. Rest well.
This cutie has booty.
I think there's something up ahead.
Huh? Looks like some kinda inlet.
That looks like a nice chest. Why don't we take a short rest?
Whew, that hits the spot.
I see. Suit yourself. Brings me no pleasure to do this, but we're blowing the lid off one way or another.
Both in regards to the Oathbreaker's plan, as well as your true intentions.
Elaine. Jin.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
Yeah, not much leeway for anything else right now. We're up against the Immovable and Beauty's Blade. Don't take any chances.
Deploying shards!
Now, show us what you can do.
All right, the pain train's coming into the station.
Over here! All for you! Here goes!
Activating skill! There we go!
Guess you're serious then.
Do it, Swin!
Activating skill!
There! Take this!
I see now. So this is your resolve.
You're giving us a run for our mirror.
Not a chance! Now!
Now I'm mad! Zypha activate! Nadia! A chance! Ha! Activate the skill!
Too easy!
Ha! You got this, Aggie!
Here goes!
Activating skill!
That's good enough for me. Having the guild on our side is definitely a boon. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods.
Those devices are probably all over the island. The situation isn't any less dangerous than before.
Well, all we can do now is take things one thing at a time. Keep your distance as you're attacking!
Oh, well done. You're right on the mark.
You fell right into our trap, you stupid little problem solvers!
Oh, hardly. This is merely a temporary alliance. We both want the 2 pieces of the Genesis that's presently in your possession.
Oh, and I want payback for you making a fool of me in Messeldom. Who's laughing now, huh?
My apologies. I take no pleasure in stabbing a former ally in the back. Don't fret. You have my word that I won't do anything too terrible. Rest well.
Okay, that's our cue.
Well, we did agree to help you. I just didn't expect you'd need us so soon.
This is as good a time as any to find out more about what happened in Messeldom and Longport. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, you didn't tell me they had friends in the guild!
Now would be a good time to make our exit.
We'll hold them off. Go!
Just be careful, okay? As long as they've got Gao Long, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
You didn't bring the immovable with you? How disappointing.
Well, sorry that we're not good enough.
I figured you'd be here. You ain't the types to turn tail and run for the hills.
Looks like your plan went up in smoke, Sal. That's unlike you. You should have listened to my counsel. These weaklings did nothing but drag us down.
In my defense, my plan didn't account for the Bracers' untimely arrival.
Huh? Who are you calling weakling, sourpuss?
Shut up, woman. I wasn't speaking to you. I would never. I have no interest in a family that has already fallen from grace. I'm nothing more than a lost, wayward soul who was plucked from the streets and raised as a warrior. All I seek now is satisfaction. Satisfaction for an unquenchable thirst and an insatiable hunger. This pain has plagued me since I was a small child. That's what drove me to Heyuei, a den of monsters who are locked in an unending battle for supremacy. I determined that there was no better house to throw my support behind than the Lee family.
You piece of shit!
I get it. You helped get that new family established, and now you're biding your time until Heyuei gets its foothold back in the underworld. Then all that's left is to wait for the real power struggle to get going.
Once that happens, you will always be in someone's crosshairs. That's what you're really after, isn't it?
Wait, he wants to have a target on his back?
I desire neither approval nor understanding. But if you choose to stand between me and my goal, I will crush you. By all means, come at me. I would very much like to rectify my defeat in Longport.
I can feel his bloodlust from here. Bastard!
Hey! I feel like we're being totally ignored here! Go, you useless cretins! If you see a window to snatch the fragments, take it!
Yes, ma'am.
This is getting good.
What in the...
Why are you here? You're not seriously trying to help us, are you?
You got it! Like I said earlier, we made a deal, and our support is part of the package. Think of me as your trusty tour guide.
I didn't think they would actually join us in fights.
Just what we need. More layers of confusion to clear up later.
I didn't think you had actually made a deal with Harwood. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? If the Oathbreaker truly is on your side, then that's all the more reason to retrieve those fragments. I'm sure the Lee family will find some use for them in the near future.
You make it sound like the end's already been decided.
Well, it has. This fight's gonna end with me beating the ever-loving shit out of you! You're gonna pay for what you did to Austin!
There are so many of them! Look out!
You have the honor of being my puppet.
Now, let us see if you can satisfy me.
Full boost! Go all out! Give them your all!
Brace yourself!
Vandalize! Rain! We're done!
Your hunger remains. You remain as skilled as ever.
Boost
Here goes.
inhibitor unlocked!
It's go!
Activating skill! Here we go!
Well done.
Just what do you think you're doing, Sal?
I'm simply giving you one final little test. I need to know if you're worthy of serving the Lee family!
What are you saying? Aren't you the one who told me you would give meaning to my struggle? And a purpose for all my fighting? That's the whole reason why I decided to follow you in the first place. You know my resolve is firm. So why test me?
I'm afraid resolve alone isn't sufficient. This test is critical to the future of the Lee name. I must know if Gao Long, master of the Gekka School of Martial Arts, is truly worthy. Of taking on his true name of Fun Lee and becoming the head of our new family.
He's a Lee?
You aren't pulling our legs, are you?
Of course not. Gao Long, you are my younger brother. We are connected by name and by blood.
know, I admired you, Sal. I thought of you as something of a kindred spirit, given how we were both taken in by families that weren't our own. Also, I respected that you didn't merely speak with your fists, unlike me. You used your cunning and wit to achieve your own ends. Though I never could have imagined you were my brother all along. So, you did all this to find your lost brother and restore your family name. How utterly pitiful. If this was the culmination of all your scheming, then you're nothing more than a naive, idealistic fool.
Don't misunderstand. I assure you, reuniting with you was of tertiary concern. I may be abdicating my status as head of the household, but that is only so I could focus my efforts on what I do best. In time, it will become abundantly clear which of us is on top.
I see now. Your plan is to have me serve as a figurehead, while you call the shots behind the scenes. What a relief.
Impressive.
I won't be taking on that role anytime soon. I still need time to determine if you're worthy. So, convince me, Sao Li, brother of fun. Convince me that you're worthy of being the one to pull my strings. That you're the only man who can truly satisfy my thirst for power.
I'll do more than that. I look forward to making you mine, Gao Long.
Satisfied now? You finally got what you always wanted. You've done a lot for me over the years, Sal. Tell me, was that because...
You were a stand-in for the younger brother I lost? If I said yes, would you accept that answer? My ambitions go far beyond this. I'm only just getting started. I'll be awaiting the day you choose your own path.
That hits the spot.
Very soothing.
Whew, how relaxing. That sure perked me up.
This one looks tough. Keep your guard up.
Looks like a chest.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
We gotta hurry.
That looks like a nice chest. I'm getting a reaction!
That looks like a nice chest.
Found it!
Looks like the gang's all here.
Found it!
Let's take a break.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Hey gang, still up and kicking, huh? You guys landed in some hot water this morning, but I guess it hasn't been too bad.
You're gonna stand in our way later on. We might as well take care of you now. Better to get rid of you while we're still in peak form.
Ready for action!
I'm all for cutting to the chase.
That's what I like to hear. Let's get this thing started.
I too shall serve as your opponent. Now come.
Time for you to focus!
Think you can cure my boredom? Then I invite you to try!
I am here to serve as a princess's battle partner.
Full boost! Go all out!
I must carry out my duty.
Give them your all!
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray!
That one's done.
I actually felt that.
Here goes.
Unlocked. Full boost. Go all out.
We're doing good.
Give them your all.
Think fast. Take this. Go get him, Nadia.
Keep it up. It's working. Initiating drive.
Mana,
No
gather
way.
upon me.
Forgive me.
I'll take you on.
I'll show no mercy.
Activating drive. Nadia! Done. Activating skill.
Mana,
You
gather
possess
upon
great
me.
strength.
We can win!
Something's coming.
Do it, Twin.
Be gone!
Done.
You're finished!
Impressive.
Not a chance!
Too bad. There. You got this, Aggie. Activating skill.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
You guys are so entertaining.
Give
You
them
got
your all.
this, man!
It's over. You're crushed.
We're done!
All right, let's call it here.
That looks like a nice chest.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong! Why don't we take a short rest?
We gotta hurry.
Take this!
Activating shards! Give them your all!
Take that! Chance!
Give them your all! There we go!
We're done!
Looks like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right?
Bet we can rest there. Attack from the front. I'm not sure whether to call that bold or senseless. You would side with them, Rosette? Correct. The moment you made a deal with the Oathbreaker, the chance of a ceasefire vanished. You may make your case after your capture. Fools.
Indeed. I trust you implicitly. You would never willingly cooperate with such wicked forces. But understand that this trust only extends to you as a friend.
You seriously want to throw down?
You came into contact with those who trespassed upon the royal aircraft. Above all, you and yours sit at the heart of this dilemma. I would have you prove your caliber to us. Prove that you are worthy to take the reins of this crisis.
Forgive us, but the threat posed by the Oathbreaker demands every precaution, as does my duty of safeguarding the princely family.
Your Highness! Najee!
This was a foregone conclusion, it seems.
Yeah, no way around it.
As daughter of Grand Prince Salman, and sister to Crown Prince Sharid, I shall bear witness to this bout. Show us what it means to be fixers deserving of my brother's recognition.
Time for you to focus!
Now, I shall test your mettle once more.
I will carry out my duty, no matter what.
Use a shard beast to get the upper hand!
It's go time! Strike with everything you have.
Activating skill!
Brace yourself!
Vandalize Raid!
This fight is growing more tense by the second.
Your resolve is unwavering, I see.
Here goes!
Unlocked!
It's go time!
Activating skill! Here we go!
Well done.
Go get him, Nadia!
Activating skill!
Sucker!
You are all worthy opponents indeed.
Okay, that's far enough. Move, and I'll shoot. Oh, it's just the Spriggan crew.
We worked ourselves up for nothing. How did you get in here anyway?
That looks like a nice chest.
Access granted. I'm going in. That's a good lock. Now do me a solid and open no sweat. This is kid stuff. I'm not done yet. That's a good lock. Now do me a solid and open. I bypass the security. Time's almost up. Oh, now I've done it. I'll be more careful this time. This is kid stuff. I bypassed the security. That's a good lock. Now do me a solid and open up. No sweat. That's a good lock. Now do me a solid and open up. No sweat. I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked. Keep your distance as you're attacking.